Hello and welcome to the National Trust's Blickling Estate in North Norfolk. I'm Nick Butterworth and you may have seen some of my Percy the Park Keeper books. I actually love being in places like this. The natural world is really important to all of us. And unfortunately, sometimes we get so preoccupied with everyday life that we don't make time to get out and about and to breathe lungfuls of fresh air and see some space beyond the houses that surround us. And it's only when we get out here and see the beauty of it and have time to think that we realise what we've been missing. It's my love of the countryside, the love that I've had ever since I was a boy, visiting local parks. Much humbler places than this, but still full of natural things like trees and grass and plants. I guess I was drawn to illustrate a story about a park keeper, just because I love that sort of setting. I have a particular love affair with trees. I guess a lot of people would say that too. I'm not a tree hugger, but I almost feel that trees hug me. It's always a joy to go to a National Trust place and just the space and the beauty, and I always come back feeling refreshed and energised. Hello, you must be Stuart.
Oh, hi Nick, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. So Stuart, I'm told that you are perhaps the closest thing that Blickling has to Percy the Park Keeper, is that right?
Yeah, you could say that. I'm the countryside manager here. What I do is I look after a team of rangers. It's doing all sorts of things to look after the habitat and the access on the estate. So we welcome hundreds of thousands of visitors here, and we need to make sure that they can get in and get around the place nice and safely, and that what they're doing isn't in any way harming the habitats and the special places and the animals that live here.
What are you actually doing today out here?
I'm just popping some information into our database about the veteran trees on the estate.
Okay.
We're carrying out a veteran tree survey.
Veteran tree survey?
Yeah, veteran trees are the really special trees that we have. Yeah. They're full of character, they're full of holes and cracks and crevices where creatures can live. So they could be trees that are important because of their ecological value or their landscape significance, or just because they were sort of socially important.
Yeah.
We call this one Knobbly Bob.
Hi Bob, nice to meet you.
We're not sure how old it is, but it's one of the biggest sweet chestnuts that live on the estate here.
Wonderful.
And it's just full of bits and pieces that are fascinating to look at. They support so much biodiversity.
How about we look at some of your favourite bits then, Stuart?
Absolutely, yeah. Come on then, let's go.
Okie doke.
I think most of my favourite places are actually favourite trees.
I love illustrating trees. The knobbly sort of bark you get on oak trees, beech trees with their smooth bark. It's just a challenge to try and get the character of a tree.
That is spectacular, isn't it?
Yeah. And you love it out here, I guess.
Oh, it's amazing, isn't it? I mean, just the feeling of the sun and the wind, and it's just beautiful.
Yeah. So the favourite part of the job is outside and...
I do love getting outside, but I just love working with the team. They're a fantastic group of people, and it's so rewarding. Every day's different, and there's always something different to do. It's
fantastic.
Well, just down here, there's a really nice view of the house and a spectacular backdrop of the treescape in the garden.
Fantastic. Oh yeah, look at that. I love that view of the house there. I tell you what, I'm going to sit on that bench there, get my sketchbook out. I'll let you get on with some work. I bet you've got plenty to do.
I have. I'll leave you to it. Cheers, Nick. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Stuart. The way I work is to create stories that are fantasy, but I want to locate them in what seems to be a substantial world. I won't call it real world, but I want the trees that they see there, or the hedges, or the plants, the flowers, appearing at the right time in the seasons, for instance. I'm not always 100% spot on with accuracy, but a good friend of mine said, he said, don't forget this is Percy's Park, he said. There's magic there. Thanks for being with me today at the Blickling Estate. The National Trust relies quite a lot on the support of people like me and you. And so I hope you'll be able to visit a National Trust property near you very soon. Bye-bye.